during our trip to Nicaragua during the spring break, we did the tests. We came back and we analyzed the data to find draw meaningful conclusions. So we also had guest lecturers to give us lectures on specific topics during the semester. John Bland, director of English for Christ, came to us during the psycholingual classes. He gave us a background about what we're going to be doing in Nicaragua and the needs there and what they're doing to help the community there. And we also had Randy Rosberry help us with Water Gems software. It's a modeling tool. And we had a lot of sessions with him, and that's how our water distribution team modeled the systems in Nicaragua. And Dr. Berry gave a talk on air quality in the green world and the issues and concerns that are very important. So plans are useless, but planning is indispensable. This is a quote I like to remember because this is very important to keep in mind as we're preparing to go, because we're going to get one chance to do the testing. So we have to be as prepared as possible before we left. So first of all, we had to get all the lab equipment and everything ordered and ready, and we had to get the reagents for it, and then we had to get practice and really prepared with it. So we spent a lot of hours in the lab working with air quality monitors and colorimeters or multi-parameter probe. We also did a field trip to a pond to simulate the aquaponics environment to get some experience with that. Finally, our field trip to Nicaragua. So Nicaragua is in Central America. It's the second poorest nation in the Western Hemisphere. And the area we worked in is in the north. It's in the northwest of Nicaragua. It's called Chinandega. Amigos for Christ has a facility there, and that's where we worked out of. We flew into Managua, and it's about a 4-hour drive from Managua to Chinandega. Amigos for Christ, this is where we stayed here, and we worked out of here, and then we traveled to the communities during the day, and then we come back and work. So a typical day for us, we started with a meeting in the morning to discuss what villages we wanted to go see and what we were going to test and what we wanted to accomplish during the day. And then we're off to the sites. And here we are back in the evening, and we had a warehouse set up there to do some testing after we got back, to set up some microcultures or data analysis and work there. And after all that was done, we had some session on top of a terrace there. It's really nice. Or in the kitchen area, or in the dining room area. And we talked about the experiences during the day, we shared unique experiences, So this is the aquaponics system that we visited. There's a tilapia tank on the left side. There's a grow bed area here, and we set up our station over here to test. And it was really cool because I was working on a team and we were doing all this simulator, reading about it and going online. But finally, we got to see it. And there's a lot of lettuce growing in there. We weren't sure what to expect. It was really neat. So we set up our station out here and did some testing. And on the left, on the red cab, that's Milton. He's an agricultural engineer there. So when we were doing the testing, he had a lot